When I look back at some of the worst NBA contracts ever signed, I can't help but think of Kevin Love's contract with the Cleveland Cavaliers. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shaw's Corner. On today's episode, I will question why the Cavs are paying Kevin Love $31 million this season, and he has never completed a full season in his entire NBA career. Let's get into it. Kevin Love was a beast when he played for the Minnesota Timberwolves. You guys remember. At 6'8" and 250 pounds, Kevin Love was a double-double machine in his 6 years playing for the Timberwolves. So much so that he represented the Minnesota Timberwolves 3 times in the NBA All-Star game. Playing for a small market in Minnesota, there has not been many All-Star appearances. There's Kevin Garnett, Jimmy Butler, Karl Anthony Towns, Sam Cassell, and Wally Szczerbiak. But other than that, that's it. Kevin Love has had his fair share of injuries that plagued his 13-year NBA career. By the time he was traded from the Minnesota Timberwolves to the Cleveland Cavaliers, he had already missed 128 games in his young NBA career. But it didn't stop there. Once he landed in Cleveland, the injuries really started to pile up. He missed an additional 177 games. And I think this is the part of the video where you say to yourself, when it rains, it pours. In 2016, the Cavs defeated the 73-9 Golden State Warriors and won the very first championship in Cleveland Cavalier history. During that championship run, Kevin Love averaged 14 points, 8 rebounds, and he shot 41% from deep. Kevin Love went on to earn 2 more All-Star appearances as a Cavalier in the 2017 and 2018 season. What's even more impressive to me is that he played with LeBron James. So a lot of the praise and admiration was directed towards the king and not Kevin Love. I'm here to tell you, when LeBron James sent that subliminal message through the media to Kevin Love, telling him, oh, you need to try to fit in instead of trying to fit out, that whole dynamic did not sit well with Kevin Love, because just think about it. He was already sacrificing and playing second fiddle to LeBron. Kevin Love was the man in Minnesota. After LeBron left Cleveland to go play in Los Angeles, Kevin Love became the best player on the roster. But when the best player on the team is often injured, you can't help but go 19-63 on the season, and that's exactly what happened. Knowing he was the new face of the franchise, Kevin Love took full advantage and signed a 4-year, $120 million deal to stay in Cleveland. I think the Cavs front office and Dan Gilbert got extremely nervous and impatient, and that's why they signed Kevin Love to that 4-year, $120 million deal. I think they were trying to win a championship before LeBron James, but it didn't happen. Kevin Love's contract is not set to end until after the 2023 season. Now that the Cavs have Darius Garland, Collin Sexton, Isaac Okoro, and Jarrett Allen, there's a righteous argument that Kevin Love might be better suited elsewhere. But I don't know too many teams who would take on a 32-year-old banged up power forward who's accustomed to making the kind of money that he makes. All right, y'all, that wraps up this episode on Kevin Love and why I think he is single-handedly robbing the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's time to get him off the books. If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure you subscribe to this channel, engage me in the comments, and I will see you guys on the next one. But until then, see ya.